David Spade stands up and was like, I can't be a part of this. He fucking knew what was about to happen.
He was like, no.
Not tonight.
Yeah. Last thing I need is David Spade found in the back of a green room in Hollywood with the baby.
Welcome to another episode of Building Friendships. I am John Sosis, and we're doing a New York episode. I got another New Yorker here with me. Really funny dude. He's a host of the Big Humble podcast. Give it up to Morgan Mizell. There we go.
Give yourself a round of applause, bro.
We're doing it.
Hell yeah, dude.
We were just talking about the 48-hour film festival. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was a really fast year.
Yeah.
That's kind of threw me for a loop.
They asked me to be a part of it, and I'm happy I didn't commit. It's chaos.
Yeah.
If you've never done it, it's basically you have 48 hours to do a film. They give you a genre, they give you a line you have to put in, an object.
Oh, so you can't even have like a script ready to go.
No. So you can, but then you have to
make it.
Which is why they try to do that to try and stop you from cheating.
That's are any of these good?
There were some last year that looked like they were shot by fucking Disney.
Whoa.
They had
really?
Disney budget.
So a lot of that was like post and shit.
I think a lot of them use old things and they adjust it. Like they'll use an old film and the item's a toothbrush. Well, we'll just reshoot a toothbrush scene.
It's like we'll work a car chase into this.
Yeah, it's really bad.
For sure.
Let's get into the quick sets we're doing. We're doing New York sets. We got Morgan doing the New York City Skyline. I'm doing the new Spider-Man set.
Included with Twin Towers not included.
No, they took that out of this one.
That's unfortunate.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's
They're not there anymore, I guess.
The 9/11 Memorial might be a good set.
Yeah.
I'm doing Statue of Liberty under construction from Spider-Man.
Whoa, that's sick. From the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With all the Spider-Mans.
No Way Home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes with all three Spider-Man. It comes with Willem Dafoe.
That's pretty tight.
Most importantly, Statue of Liberty head. In the wrong color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's from the movie. So we were just talking about like, you get asked to do a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
You're not a comic?
No.
Is that weird?
No. It's like I know how I'm funny and it's conversationally. Getting in front of a room with like 150, 300 people and be like, here's what I think. That's like so insane to me.
That's how I felt before I did stand-up. I'm like, oh, people tell me I'm funny, but that doesn't mean I need to do stand-up.
Yeah, for sure. No, not at all. I know I don't.
Because you're self-aware.
Well, yeah, and
even
when I do like the podcast with Matt, like I'll come with ideas and he'll just be like, what are you talking about? I'll be like, no, but like
really?
Fish are on a boat and they're catching us. And he's like, what does that even mean? It's like, all right.
Yeah, no, that's something that a lot of people, it would be nice if they were more self-aware of that about themselves. I think when people hear, you should do stand-up, they take it serious.
Yeah, no one else should do stand-up. No. Nobody.
There's too many.
It's over. Yeah, there's too many people as is.
Like you throw a rock in this city, you hit a stand-up comic.
Oh, yeah.
It is insane.
Yeah.
So you're from New York. What part of New York? You're from
Westchester, Mount Vernon. Yep.
So when did you move out here?
So I graduated college 2011, moved out the summer of 2012. I think our first time was like July 4th, 2012. Yeah.
You've been here a minute.
Dude, I've done so much dumb shit in the city. I used to work down the street at Saddle Ranch for like 8 years. I owned a dispensary. I owned an edible company. I lived in Seattle for a while. I was like working production on a reality TV show. I started working at the store in like 2018.
And what's like your ultimate dream job?
Ultimate dream
like I said, you do the podcast and it's so fucking funny. You and Matt you're the straight guy on that podcast in terms of like...
Yeah, and I'm still a big fucking idiot. It's like,
that's what's amazing.
That's why people enjoy it and we have fun. Ultimate dream job. Probably, I mean, just someone out there give me and Matt the money and let us do a thing. That's what it is. Yeah, just give us a budget, a pilot, and let us do the thing.
Considering the shit that they're making right now, it's not a big ask.
No, at all. We don't need that much.
No. Well, that's the beauty of people our age. It's that we've learned how to stretch a dollar where I know it's going to sound stupid, but like people who understand production or at least can make the most out of a dollar, we could probably shoot. When you listen to how much it costs to make a movie, you're like, I could shoot 10 movies for this.
Dude, people told us all the time, they're like, oh, what cameras you guys showing? It looks so good. It's like, we set up iPhones, dude.
Which I said that to you also because it looks like you're shooting on.
We didn't get cameras till like a month and a half ago, and we're going on year 4 of this.
Yeah, well, it looked like you're shooting on a set. I was like, oh, where do you guys record? You're like, oh, just a bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
A bedroom that, yeah, it's.
and even I forget that like if you can make any space look good if you have, if you just have a brain for it.
Yeah, just work the angles, you know what I mean? Get your shot, especially if it's just two people sitting down talking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of things will work.
You look at some of these budgets. We were just talking about Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie's budget, including marketing, was $300 million. Marketing was $150 million.
Oh, so they didn't even make their money back yet?
No.
That's wild.
Oh, no, yes, they did.
Well, I think
they're about to cross $1 billion, yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought it was like, I guess, what was it, like 175 opening weekend?
Less than that.
Oh, maybe that was just domestic.
Global. That was global.
Okay,
global.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to make the money back easy. It's definitely a success compared to like the fucking Rock being Black Adam.
Yeah, that was
a nightmare.
What was the other one that they kept? Oh, The Flash.
The Flash.
I still haven't seen it. I was told this was going to be the best movie ever. And
as soon as James Gunn said it's the best superhero movie ever seen, I was like, okay, he's obviously refreshing the entire DC world here and needs us to see it so we understand Blue Beetle.
Sure. I'm never going to watch that one.
I'm never going to see
They lost me, man. Yeah.
As soon as I saw what's his name show up, George Lopez, I was like, all right.
I'm good on here. No, we're fine.
You like Barbie? You just came from Oppenheimer.
I think I like Barbie more than Oppenheimer.
That's the one thing we agree on.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know. It's a better movie. It's just way more fun, like theater experience.
It's a more fun, obviously, but the subject matter, but also Barbie could have been a half hour shorter.
Yeah.
Barbie, I think, was too long.
Well, dude, my issue with Oppenheimer is you get to the bomb, and then it's an hour and 15 more minutes of movie. I didn't know any of that stuff, but I didn't care at all. I mean, they got me toward the end, and I was like, oh, actually, this is really interesting. But initially, I didn't give a shit.
No, and that's how they get you in. They try to make you think that the entire movie's about what you want it to be about, and then they get to that part, and it's like, okay, I didn't need to know this much about him.
I don't care.
Yeah, no, I would have liked to. I would love to see more on the bomb, but
yeah, we do more bombs.
Yeah, let's do more bombs.
There's 2 more bombs I remember that were pretty important.
Honestly, and it just reminded me, like when it comes to destruction movies, it's how I felt when I saw the new Godzilla, and I was like, why have we still not seen Godzilla? We're 2 hours into the movie. Why is he not throwing things through a building?
Yeah, what's happening here?
Yeah, I'm here for the destruction.
I'm sorry, am I in the wrong theater?
I've not seen a single goddamn lizard.
Dude, have you ever gone to the wrong theater and like sat through a whole movie?
I accidentally went to see. Oh no! You know what it was? We weren't able to see a movie, so we snuck into we were trying to sneak into an R movie when we were like 13.
Oh, and they wouldn't let you go to the
Well, no, we snuck into another movie to wait. And then we just were like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And we stayed through the whole movie. The R movie I remember was Cruel Intentions.
Oh,
we were supposed to see
that. Great movie.
That was a great movie.
Phenomenal flick. Cruel Intentions did things to me as a youth.
Did you see Cruel Intentions 2 or 3? It undoes those things.
I'll stay away.
Yeah.
Let's just leave the classics alone.
Yeah, it undid it really quickly.
Oh, but last year, me and Vinny, we got off early here, and Batman had just come out, and I was looking at times, I was like, yo, if we get there in 20 minutes, we can go see Batman. So it takes us like 25 minutes to get there. We walk into the theater, we think the movie's already started, and they're like in the middle of a chase scene. And we're just like, oh, sick, I guess the movie just starts with like, they just respect the viewer that we know who Penguin and Catwoman are. And it gets to like the end, it's like an hour and a half, or like an hour or 15 in, and like the credits start rolling, we're just like, wait, what the fuck? We only watched the second half of this movie.
You missed the
whole beginning of the Batman. Oh,
movie. Jesus!
Yeah, I still haven't. Well, I tried watching on the plane. I was
but then you still
isn't that great.
It's such a long movie. You still have hours left.
Yeah, so we thought it was just the middle. Like we thought it was the beginning of the movie. We had like a couple hours left, or at least like this is just the first like big scene, the end of Act 2 maybe. And no, that was it. It was very unfortunate.
What do you think of Batman?
I just don't care for like this like brooding emo Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it
show me the big tough asshole guy.
Yeah, that's
what I want to see.
I was kind of excited about the Ben Affleck one because he's like kind of an asshole in real life. So I was like, he'll nail this.
Oh yeah, he's just a rich asshole. He'll destroy this.
Yeah, and it still wasn't as good as The Dark Knight.
I like Christian Bale's Batman's a lot, but I think that might just be more Christopher Nolan.
Oh, what am I doing here? This feels wrong.
I'm like trying.
Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
Nah, I mean it changes with the day, right?
Yeah. There's some people that really know their movie.
I'm trying to think of stuff I've seen recently. Big fan of it's everywhere. What fucking
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah, that one. I like that movie a lot.
That's one that I still haven't seen, but I hear good things.
It's incredible. I've seen a bunch of good stuff recently. Beau's Afraid I liked a lot. Even though that was a bit too long. But I really like Ari Aster.
Yeah, there are a few films that I've been watching a lot of those fucking documentaries that keep popping up.
Yeah.
The Jared document, the Subway.
That one was a wild ride that I was not ready for.
That was crazy. It's funny when you hear things in the news and like to think about the stuff they omit once you find out the real story.
Yeah.
It's like the news didn't think to ever show
any of these other people?
Or the phone conversations that happened. No mention of the phone conversations. I was mortified.
Yeah, Jared was a sick puppy.
Yeah. It's just crazy when you just accept things for, and not to get all conspiracy theory, but like when the news tells you something, you're like, oh yeah, he's a creep, just based on what they let you know.
Yeah.
And then you find out what actually was going on. You're like, no, a creep is someone who like checks out, checks out young girls. This man's a predator. Yeah, he just told the woman he was seeing that he wants her to watch him fuck these kids.
He's asking her if they can get him any girls. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we've crossed the line here.
Yeah.
The one movie we definitely didn't agree on was Avatar.
Yeah, you didn't like Avatar for some reason. I still don't understand why.
I didn't think it was necessary. I guess I had an expectation when a movie takes this long to come out. I guess I had an expectation. It took me 2 viewings to like Barbie.
Whoa, what?
Oh yeah.
Really?
The first time I fell asleep right before Ryan Gosling sings Matchbox 20.
Oh,
that's the second time I saw it. That was the funniest.
You're like, all right, that's hilarious. Yeah. No,
I had to see Barbie twice, and the second time I was like, this is really good.
Yeah.
The first time I just didn't have expectations. I was like, what am I even signing up for? No clue what I was watching. And then the second time I was like, okay, this is a good film.
Well, the first one for me, when he goes, spoiler alert, when he goes to the real world and discovers like misogyny, he's just like, this rules.
I was crying.
I was like, this is probably one of the funniest scenes I've seen in the movie ever.
I was crying. And then he goes to the library and takes all the books out. I was crying when you start to realize what the actual story is.
Yeah.
You're like,
he's like, wait a minute.
when he wants to perform surgery.
Yeah. He's like, I talked to a real doctor.
Once you understand what the story is, you're like, this is pretty. I hope he gets an Oscar for this.
Oh, yeah.
This is chaos.
No, he crushed.
Yeah. And he just made the top Billboard Top 100 for I Am Ken. I'm Just Ken.
Oh, really?
Just made the singles for Billboard.
Oh, I do remember seeing that. I thought it was like the 100 Sexiest People for some reason. I was like, I think Ryan Gosling should be a little bit higher on the list. Stare at that guy's abs for like 2 hours. Pretty good.
I like that that's what you just automatically assumed it was.
Yeah, it's like of course, it's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
I forgot, I was like, oh yeah, he is.
It would have made sense. Yeah, it would have made sense.
Yeah.
When did you said you started the podcast a few years ago?
Yeah, 2018.
Oh shit, so it's been going for a while.
Yeah.
So
No, 2019, sorry.
So still 3 years. So did you, when did you realize that like, it was growing in popularity? Because it feels like it's very hard to gauge by numbers, but then you see likes on posts and.
We had one clip specifically where it was about Matt asked me if I had like OnlyFans, and I was like, yeah, dude, I have OnlyFans. Like, of course, there's chicks on OnlyFans, and it just blew up because there was a bunch of people in our comments just calling me a simp, and I was like, all right, I guess this is it.
And also you guys are, what you're really good at with the clips is that you're not like, we need to have a 1-minute clip. Some of your clips are super short and it's so
whatever the clip is, that's you know what I mean?
There are podcasts that have these long ass clips and you're like, I got nothing from this.
Yeah.
The funny part happened in the first 10 seconds.
Yep.
Is it weird? I didn't know about the rivalry between servers and door guys, and you're one of the few people who's pretty much you're one of the few people who's liked by everybody. How does that? What happened there?
So, geez, it kind of made sense at the beginning because someone snitched on someone.
Over what? About the door stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was like kind of about the door stuff, but it was like. The door guys were tipping out one of the servers because she was pregnant. So they were just giving her like extra cash every night because she was having a baby. And
Seems nice.
Yeah, it was a super nice thing. And then one day she had left and then someone else took over her section. They were like, hey, I want the thing. And they're like, well, no, we give that to her.
Wait, what?
Yeah. But it was like, they were getting it to give it to her. And they're like, well, we give that to her. She wasn't working the section. It was just you, da-da-da. Bunch of people were yelling at each other. Cooler heads did not prevail. And so on and so forth. Door guys got in trouble. It was silly. But yeah, when I came in, I didn't really... I was like, I don't care about any of this, guys. Like, this is all stupid. We can all be friends.
When I moved out here,
There's enough money to go around.
Yeah, and I was trying so hard not to get involved with the drama. I'm not going to mention any names, but like, I was getting warnings from people before I moved here. Hey, stay away from this person. This is what they do. Stay away from... I'm like, dude, I'm in fucking New York right now.
Yeah.
I'm like... I said this on my episode with Sarah Tiana. I was like, you're the only... Like, Sarah Tiana convinced me to come do this, and she didn't know me.
Oh, really?
She convinced me to not change my mind. I almost didn't come out here because of the fucking drama.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I getting myself into? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It was very silly. It was so dumb.
I just think the pandemic caused people to have complete mental breakdowns. Because you see that now. Everybody, you can't go to a concert without someone throwing something at a fucking
no,
audience.
it's, like, that's
what planet are we living in?
Yeah, like, who raised you people?
Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't think I'd be that guy, but it's like,
no, but here I am.
Where are your parents?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Stop it. Yeah, I mean, also, when I first started working here, too, the only person who I knew at all was Steve Fury.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah, at the time, I was living with his ex-girlfriend, but we had met through her, like, years before.
Got it.
So he was like, oh, you work here now? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, 2 rules, just be chill and don't snitch. And I was like, cool, got it.
Be chill and don't snitch.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, that's it, dude. I could do that. That's pretty easy.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, right?
So when did you meet Matt? Because I would have thought you guys were friends forever.
When did I meet Matt? So, I mean, when I first started working here, who was I with? I was with Jenna Ray, because she was still a manager, and a couple other people, and we were at Saddle Ranch after, like, my first or second week working here. And Matt and Renee were walking down the street, and Jenna was like, hey, do you play basketball? I was like, yeah. And she stopped, and she was like, Matt, invite Morgan to your basketball game. And Matt was like, you play basketball? I was like, yep. He was like, all right, you're in. And we just kind of became friends ever since then.
Simple enough.
Yeah, it's how I became close to, like, Matt, Luke, Renee, Asan, who's not here anymore, but like a bunch of people. Yeah, that was a really, really fun game.
Renee is one of my favorite people. I love
Renee. You know, he's one of a kind, man.
Yeah. You have to.
God only made one of those.
It's very difficult to not like Renee.
Yeah.
You have to go out of your way to dislike
him. Now, with that said, it's very easy to be frustrated with him. But to not like him, no, it's hard. Because it's like, oh, God damn it.
I feel like the basement guys, you have the door guys, you have the servers, you have the comics, and then there were the basement guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's weird down here.
Didn't really fit in anywhere.
No.
But also I'm at that point in my life where I was spending so much time here. There was a point in my life where I'm like, I don't want to go, but I want to be invited. And now I'm just like, I don't want to be invited.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. You hit that age where you're like,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, have fun, guys.
There's probably someone who wants this more than I do.
Yeah, I'll see you some other time. Don't worry about it. We're good.
What's the craziest thing you've seen since you've been here? Because I feel like there's just shit going on.
Oh, there was one time Brian Simpson just destroyed this lady that was like sitting up front, just like not even really calling her out her name, but like still kinda, but just like reading her for filth, being like, you're the type of person that does this when you go out, this, that, and the third, and just annihilating her. And she like kept talking back, and he was just like, everyone here wants you to shut the fuck up. Why won't you just shut the fuck up and give the people what they want? And it was sick too, because like earlier in the night, this lady was like hounding me. I was like, oh, I'm not your server. Like, that's a different section. And I would come back, and she was still trying to order shit from me. I was like, no, please stop. I don't have your, like, please leave me alone. And she just kept going. And then, like, eventually, like, 2 hours later, Brian got up there, and I didn't even say anything to him. He had no idea, and he just fucking got her ass.
Oh, man.
That was fun. I don't know. I will say the door guys do a pretty good job of, like, shutting that shit down.
The second you let a homeless person shower.
Oh, actually, come to think of it, that probably was the craziest thing I've ever seen here. That was pretty fucking wild.
I am so upset.
Have you told that story?
I think I spoke about it with Don, but that's the last episode of the season, so you could tell your version of it now.
All right, well, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but ipso facto,
he didn't want to talk about it because he was getting the blame for it.
Yeah, a lot of people say they know Don, but this homeless guy, he comes in, he kind of just like breezes past like Jess Wellington. Jess Wellington does like a good job. She gets up and she's like, hey, I need help. Like, the fuck, this homeless guy's just running through. Someone's going to like the dressing room, the green room behind the main room. So she gets people. The show kind of ends. The guy's still back there. Everyone's trying to figure it out. Like Julian's helping out. But like they're taking care of it like a little bit slower than you'd like. Richie just comes in out of nowhere and he just goes, "What the fuck is going on in this place?" He storms right up the stage into the back room. He's like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" And then, like, at this point, Julian's like, "All right, sick. We got fucking carte blanche now. We can do whatever we want." So I guess the guy's like finishing taking a shower or whatever. Yeah, they're getting him out quickly. I think he went on this. No, they let him put his clothes on, but it was like, hurry up, put the shirt on, put it on as you're getting out the fucking door. Don't come back. You're lucky you're not getting your ass whipped. Yeah, man. So that was that. Richie, he was pretty pissed.
I mean, understandably.
No, for sure. I got that one, but it was also, very
funny. Wasn't he like a former comic or something?
No, no, he was a guy who just said he knew Don. Sorry, Don.
Oh,
the guy did say he knew.
And Don refuses to take responsibility for it.
I'm not even saying it was Don's fault, but the guy did say no, Don. But once again, a lot of people say they know Don.
It's also fair to say Don has the ding-dongers, so you never...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who knows Don.
Yeah.
Or who's here to see him.
If someone says, I know Don, I'll look at the person, and in most cases, I'd be like, I believe that.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't you know Don?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Were you always, I mean, aside from working here, were you always into comedy, or was that not
always.
Something? Yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking about it last night. I remember, like, going down to, like, D.C. with my parents, listening to, like, Richard Pryor on an iPod, like, freshman year of high school. They just been like, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, this guy,
yeah.
I don't even know who this is. This is incredible. Yeah, I've always loved comedy. I remember watching, like, Carlin when I was, like, really little. When he had, like, right after 9/11. Fuck. Not for what it's worth. I forgot what's called.
Who's your favorite comic right now, like, at the store?
Burr.
Burr? Easily Burr? You didn't even have to think about that.
Like, Burr or Tim Dillon.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like listening to Tim Dillon talk more. Like, that's my favorite podcast for sure, the Tim Dillon show.
Tim Dillon show?
Yeah, most people might find that a surprise, but, like, I fucking love it.
No, because I think because you get Tim Dillon. If you understand who he is on the podcast, you're good.
Well, at first I would just see, like, stuff, like, out of context. I was like, I can't, like, fuck with this guy. And then I started listening. I was like, oh, he's just from Long Island. I was like, oh, okay, this makes so much sense.
But it's also a character.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, I know. Like, in my mind, it's like, I know this person.
Yeah.
I know so many of this guy.
Yeah. And it just works perfectly where you don't have to dislike him.
No. It's incredible.
For at least that reason.
Yeah.
the car he drives, I want to smash.
I'm sure other people dislike him for, probably people who are his fans for other reasons of his lifestyle, but...
It was me saying we need to post something in response to Tim Dillon attacking us for not letting his godson. And I don't know why that whole situation made me mad. Probably because he was partially beating up on Ryan, who everybody loves Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan's a fucking man.
But also, what do you call him? A
hulking brute.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Wait, what prison did he say he worked at? He trained at?
I forgot.
It was a great attack, but also it made the club look bad. And because Katie and I, shout out to Katie on the board, because Katie and I run the Comedy Store Studios social media, it was not great.
No, for sure. I can imagine that. It didn't seem like it was fun for you guys.
I know it was a lot worse for the people who run the Comedy Store proper social media, but yeah it was...
You're like, we didn't have a good time, straight up.
Like, we were posting Justin Martindale clips and it was like, what the fuck did you do to Tim Dillon? It's like...
Let him bring the baby! It's like, okay, guys.
What, do you hate Asians? Like, what?
What? No.
No. We just don't want to lose our liquor license.
Bobby's here every night. You just can't bring a baby to a comedy club.
The best part of that story is like when Ryan walked into the main room, green room, and saw the baby in there, David Spade stands up and was like, I can't be a part of this. He fucking knew what was about to happen.
He was like, no.
Not tonight.
Yeah. Last thing I need is David Spade found in the back of a green room in Hollywood with the baby.
We got so many DMs that were just like, I hear you hate babies. What?
Like, yep, can't stand them.
I'm like, that.
Not here.
Oh, fuck my life. What are we doing?
I hear you hate babies. Oh,
that was the most common one that we got.
So you guys don't like
hear
babies,
you hate babies. We have one strict rule that we're
truly. Yeah.
If you've seen what goes on here, we're not sticklers for anything.
Anything.
We've had knives in here. We've had guns in here.
There's a knife drawer in the box.
I know.
In the back. There's so many knives.
I forgot. I forgot which security guard it was. But once they started wanding everyone, they told me how many knives they found in one night, and it was truly remarkable.
He was like, 35.
Yeah. It was close. It was definitely high double digits. Not high. I think it was 17.
Jesus.
And like some of them were tiny, and some of them were legitimately like fucking dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, a knife's a knife.
Yeah, I guess my favorite story. I think I've told this. I think I also told it on the Don episode. Don Barris pepper spraying himself.
I don't remember this.
Oh man, so
that sounds hilarious.
My friend moved here from Canada, and this was her first introduction to Don Barris, and he gets out of his car with a container of milk. And just starts pouring it in his eyes. And I have no clue what's happening at this point. I'm just like, Don, what happened? Are you okay? I got pepper sprayed. I was like, oh no.
By who?
That was my next question. I was like, what happened? Why'd you get pepper sprayed? I did it myself. And now I thought he was just fucking around with pepper spray. So what apparently happened was he honked at someone that he was driving behind that was driving like an asshole.
Oh no.
This person drove up on the passenger side, and there was a girl on the passenger side and her window was open. The guy sprayed Don and the girl in the eyes with pepper spray while he was driving. It didn't hit Don while he was driving, but it got on his dashboard, and then he touched his dashboard and touched his eyes.
Oh my God.
He walked out stumbling.
He was all fucked up too.
That was one of my favorite things, just watching him get out of the car and throw milk in his eyes.
Oh,
I don't even know how he got the milk. He couldn't walk.
He was definitely like on the side, so I was like, excuse me, can you please?
I need milk.
Here's money, I'm trusting you.
Oh man.
Please just get me milk.
The one time Mary Jane wasn't with him, he pepper sprays himself.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Okay, not to put you on the spot, we're gonna wrap up in a few.
Okay.
Out of the guys that are not household names yet, who would you bet your money on as like the next to pop?
I mean, so two names, I think Saul and Darius are both going to be fucking huge.
I agree with Saul. I haven't seen Darius yet, but he just got passed, right?
Yeah, he got passed with like Matt and Bruce on them, yeah. Or maybe even a little bit before, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen Darius yet, but Saul was also my
Darius is hilarious. But definitely, yeah, Saul is, I mean, he's fluffy, 10, 15 years younger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he's also got, I think he's not, like I listened to his material and the first thing that comes to my mind is this is hacky.
No, not at all.
Which is a big problem just from a stand-up
We always say it a lot too. It's like if you were to pick like two things, or at least like one thing to start like stand-up with, like that guy just got like a gift from God with his voice. It's automatically like drawing you in. Now, in fact, he's like a really good writer. He just knows what to do, and yeah, he's incredible. Darius is also, I don't know.
Darius, I have to check out.
It's like rock star shit. It's very, very fun.
Yeah, there are a few people that I'm excited to see where they go. I think Willie Simon's hilarious.
Yeah, Willie's gonna do really well. I mean, there's a bunch.
Lockwood, I've been a big Lockwood guy from the beginning.
No,
because he has that Tim Dillon feel to him.
Where he's really finding himself too.
Yeah,
it's just like it's really exciting.
He's going for the laugh without worrying about all the bullshit that comes.
He's
with
like,
it.
if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Yeah,
this shit's funny.
Yeah, he takes a firm stance of we're at a comedy club. I'm just trying to get.
Let's just all assume this is in jest, right?
Yeah, which a lot of people are scared of. I hear comics talking in the hallway. That's also been a very interesting thing to me. Just hearing comics in the hallway talk about why they've adjusted jokes. Well, if they don't get it, it's going to come off this way and that way. I'm like, that's not comedy.
Yeah, no.
If they don't get it, they're the problem.
Yeah. I mean, I get called terrible names on the internet all the time.
Do you?
Oh, my God.
Like, what do you mean? What? From the clips?
Yeah. It's always like, why are you laughing at this? That how you gonna be black and like laugh?
Oh, because
he
makes those.
It's like, dude, you don't think like I know the person I'm doing this with? Like, it's in jest. We're joking about this thing.
Oh my god! Like, do you know we actively put this on the internet?
Yeah, like we took time, sat together, and was like, hey, what was really funny last episode?
That's what I'll never understand. People do that attacking shit, and it's like, they specifically pulled this out of the whole.
Yeah.
Like, you probably don't listen to the podcast, so you would have never known it existed had they not picked this 15 seconds.
Oh god, yeah, it's people are silly, man.
It's ruining comedy, but also I think the pendulum's swinging back and forth.
Yeah, people are starting to like
wake up to it.
Yeah, it used to be like a lot worse. I'll be honest. Now it's like a lot less. I think the people who are there like get it, and the people.
Yeah, and that's all you could ask for. It's like we only want. That's why. Who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Bonnie McFarlane about it. Like we're firm believers that cancel culture doesn't exist.
No, me neither. Yeah,
it's like Bill Cosby's going on tour. What are we talking about? the only people that could cancel someone are the fans of that person.
Yep.
And that usually does not happen. I mean, we have plenty of examples of that.
I mean, like, Lizzo can get canceled because that's what she built her platform on. You know what I mean? Kind of like acceptance and body positivity, all things of this nature, which isn't bad at all.
That's fucking wild, Lizzo.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. She was doing a little too much.
Like, Lizzo, you're trying to have a little too much fun right now.
Yeah, hey, relax.
10 years ago, this is what you should have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're
you can't be that person now.
That's not you.
It's too late. I apologize.
Oh man, she was the first. When I worked at Atlantic Records, she was doing our holiday party, and it was just her and two other women dancing on chairs and like humping the chairs, and our
sick.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me think Christmas more.
It was something to see. And the president of the label was just like, "This is our next big star," and it's crazy to think about that until it actually happens. Then you're like, "Fuck, she called it."
Yeah.
This Lizzo's all over the fucking place.
I mean, what vision?
Yeah, you have to. That's why these people are good at their jobs. It's like,
because I would be like, sit the fuck down. Get down.
Enough,
please. We're trying to have a holiday party. Stop it.
Stop. Like, we're eating.
Yeah. Come on. The food's out.
The food's out. We're eating.
Steve's daughter is here. But relax.
It's wild. All right, last question. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I'd probably be gay. No, I'm joking. I procrastinate so much, and I'm very lazy and good at wasting time. I just wish I got up in the morning with just making to-do lists. Like, all right, check this off, check this off, check this off. Like, get stuff done all day. Because I'll fuck around and play FIFA for 4 hours, and I'll be like, oh shit, it's 3 o'clock.
You're a FIFA guy?
FIFA, MLB The Show.
Is it
NBA 2K, Madden, any sports games really?
Okay. Is there anything specific you procrastinate with? Writing is my thing.
Yeah, writing for sure. It's like, because I'll be in like writing groups, I'll be like, okay, we're gonna meet this day to do like this, like have your fucking things ready. And it'll be like the night before, I'll be like, fuck, I gotta bang this whole thing. I'll have the story like what I want to write in my head. It's just a matter of putting it on the paper.
It's the fucking worst.
It's
That's
insane.
when I decide I want to clean. Like every time I sit down, oh yeah, you know what? I really need to clean my living room.
Yeah.
It's like 2 a.m. I'm vacuuming.
I gotta be honest, that's not a problem for me. Yeah, it's never like, oh, I'm like, let me clean instead of. Yeah.
I try finding shit to. Well, no, I'll try to write and I'll just end up cleaning because I don't know. It's in my fucking brain. I have to sit down and until I have a deadline.
Yeah, until the deadline.
Kind of sit there.
It's not happening.
No.
There's too much stuff to do outside or inside for that matter.
Yeah. All right, I think we're doing okay, but I think that's a wrap right there.
Dude, I mean, I got a lot more done than I thought I would. Yeah.
You're crushing. I think you got the whole backdrop.
I think this, yeah. And then, I mean, there's still some stuff over here.
Yeah, obviously. Well, you'll take it home and have to send it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, deal. I got like an hour to kill before I got to start work, so I might finish it.
Dude, thank you very much. No, Morgan Mizell was here. Where can they find you?
Jesus Christ. Instagram, handsome_Morgan, Twitter, Morgan, or X, whatever it is now, whatever Elon's doing. And the Big Humble Podcast, wherever you get those things, YouTube, iTunes, all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Sading Sosis on Instagram, Building Friendships series on Instagram. We have, I think, like 20 episodes this season, and it's going to be really funny, fucking fun. We have some great guests.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Morgan. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Well, I'm not really done here, though.